on defense, number 8, Kylie Scott. Her defensive partner will be number 11, Kennedy Bolander. Starting on forward, number 22, Brooklyn Johnson. Number 24, forward, Molly Terabeza. And the final forward will be number 9, Abby Ness. And then the pipes today, goalie, number 30, Sam Boucher. Now let's meet the Roseville Raiders. On defense, number 9, Kylie Wills. Her defensive partner, number 8, Shay Jakubowski. Forward, number 15, Ruby Eskin. Forward, number 10, Kylie Jones. And forward, number 5, Kate Howell. And in between the pipes for the Roseville Raiders, number 33, Jory Jones. We've already done the national anthem at the beginning of our day, so go America and let's play some hockey.
And we welcome you inside Woog Arena as we get set for semifinal action at the 26th annual South St. Paul Composure Classic Invitational. Today it's the Coon Rapids in Champlin Park. The Bluebirds are taking on the Raiders from Roseville. Greetings, everyone. My name is Mike Cook, filling in for Joe and Howie are both feeling a little bit under the weather. Neil Hennon here with me, Aaron Miles as well from South St. Paul, Minnesota. The Champlin Park Coon Rapids, the Bluebirds, they come in with a record of 5-7, beat Elk River 5-0 yesterday in the quarters. Big shutout there for Malin Wastrel, the freshman netminder for the Bluebirds. 9-5-1 are the Roseville Raiders, tops in the Suburban East, so it should be a good test today for the Bluebirds, who will be moving left to right across your screen, wearing the dark jerseys with the white numbers, and Roseville, the home team, wearing the white with the silver numbers. Winner of this game will play in the final New Year's Eve, 7 o'clock start here in South St. Paul. Gets the winner of the next game today with the host team, South St. Paul Packers, and the Woodbury Royals. South St. Paul beat Hibbing Chisholm 4-1 yesterday. Woodbury topped Egan by a 4-3 count. So for the Bluebirds, they're going to start that top line out there with number 9, Abby Ness. 22 is Brooklyn Johnson. And, of course, Molly Terabeza, the senior forward, number 24 for the Bluebirds. And Bluebirds will send it in deep, start things off here against the Raiders. Again, live from Lakota Arena here in South St. Paul, the Composure Classic Invitational. Moving things up, this is Scott for the Bluebirds. Scott had 3 helpers in yesterday's win. Quick shot that time. First save of the game goes to Jory Jones of Roseville. Crowd slowly trickling in here. Kind of an empty arena here at the moment, but good crowd here from the Champlin Park Coon Rapids group. As Roseville trying to break it out of their own end. Good pressure that time by Quayle, number 37 in dark. The junior forward. She'll be out there centering between Brooke DiCastillo, 17, and Lily McKenzie, number 20. McKenzie 1-1 yesterday in that win over Elk River. All the way down, icing is waved off. Could have been touched. Aggressive hustle that time by number 15. That's Keating for the Bluebirds. Roseville able to come out. They've got 2-on-1 potential. Nice job along the wall that time by number 10, Shelby Julian, to prevent that happening for the Bluebirds. Then we play on with all of 1 minute, 20 seconds gone in this one. We remain scoreless. Bring around near side boards. Picked up that time by Milton, number 28. And the Bluebirds finally able to poke one out where Roseville would regroup in center. Turnover advantage for Milton. Milton moves to her left. Forehand shot. Jones save. Rebound is laying there in front, but Roseville able to clear. Another good early opportunity for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Long shot from the slot. That goes wide of the cage from Jones. That was Brooklyn Johnson that time with the shot for the Bluebirds, number 22. Top scorer for this team, 4 goals and 6 assists is Johnson. Or check that, she's got 7 goals to lead the team. Terabeza, 4, 6, and 10 is the leading scorer. My bad, for the Bluebirds. Roseville just stay onside. They'll dump it in that time off the stick of number 7, Ivy Ray. Bluebirds chasing behind the net. This time is Julian on the defensive spot, getting help over there that time. And they're going to send it out all the way down. Will it be an ice? Arm is in the air. And there is our whistle with 2:24 elapsed in this one. No score here on CTN Sports. Face-off will be to the left of the Bluebirds netminder. That's Sam Boucher in net today for the Bluebirds. Sam's stats on the year. Got a 473 goals against average, 842 save percentage. Johnson gives chase, but covered up quickly by Jones for Roseville. And face-off will be upcoming in the Roseville end. First draw to be on that end of the arena. This will be number 9, Ness, out there to draw for the Bluebirds. Roseville making a late change, want to match up with that top trio for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Terabeza into the corner, sends it around far side. Again, no checking in girls hockey, just some incidental contact along the far side. Tried to get it out front that time to Ness, couldn't quite do it. Was Terabeza that time. Up over the head of Scott, all the way down to the goal. Official arm is in the air, and the puck will trickle across the goal line. Again, 5-7, the Bluebirds coming into this one. 2-5 in Northwest Suburban play. Roseville 9-5-1, and they sit atop the Suburban East at 6-0-1. Try to get it back to Scott. She'll actually just poke it down low that time. Tara Beza picks it up. Actually, she's going to let it go. Johnson is right there. Ness overskates the puck. Scott tries to punch it in and keeps it in, albeit briefly. Here comes Roseville the other way. Again, 2-on-1 opportunity for the Raiders. Couldn't control the puck that time. Was number 5, Hogg. She's the one to keep an eye on tonight for Roseville. Robert centering in front that time. Johnson couldn't quite poke it in. Hustling hard off the bench was Julian to pick it up for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. And 5-aside we are in the Roseville end with 3.5 gone by in this one. Just one shot so far, and that went to the Roseville Raiders. All the way down, there was no icing yet. It was an errant pass attempt that time by the Bluebirds. And they'll get things coming up this time with Bolander trying to lead the rush. He sends it out near side. However, picked off by Roseville. And they're going to stay in deep in the Bluebird zone. Looking to find somebody in front. They had a player coming down the slot. I believe that was Ray, number 7. Again, hard to read these Roseville numbers with the silver numbers on the white background. Raiders will keep that one in deep in the zone. Back up top, Roseville keeping it right at the blue line. Aggressive coming out that time was Keating. Shot on, save. Boucher, first save of the night. And we've got whistles aplenty. I believe the net is off. And indeed it is, so we'll have a face-off to the left of Boucher, the senior netminder for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Looks like Roseville's going to change pretty much all 5 players. Bluebirds, I believe, kept the same 5 out. Kate Scott out there, number 8. One of the multiple captains on this squad, along with Ness, Bolander, Del Castillo, and Terabeza. This will be Scott coming around behind the net. Really likes to push the puck, does number 8. Tries to get it back at neutral. Into the zone it goes. This will be McKenzie in deep. Stop, spin. Quayle trailing. Quayle went off of her stick. I think that was an intended pass, but we're going to have ourselves first penalty of this hockey game. And it's going to be a slash against. Let's see who's going to go sit for 2. Coming on the near side, it'll be the Roseville Raiders that are going to be penalized. Number 2, Lily Renslow is going to sit on a slash. Time of that one will be 4:42. So first power play of the night goes to Champlain Park Coon Rapids. 20% success rate thus far for the Bluebirds on the man advantage. And of course, they've got the Johnson trio out there to start things out, along with Ness and Terabeza. Overskated that time by Scott. Picks it up, tries to lead the rush this time. Up, she'll stop, spin. Aggressive forecheck there by the Raiders. This will be Terabeza. Again, pressured by a Roseville defender in their own zone. 30 seconds elapsed on the man advantage. Here comes Scott leading the rush through center. High off the boards and in. Going to give chase that time is Bolander. Couldn't quite get there, neither could Ness. Puck back to the point, kept in nicely by Johnson at the blue line. Terabeza far corner. She's going to get the puck back at the half wall. And thinks about sending it out. She's going to wrist shot. Try to get a wrist shot off. That goes wide of Jones. I don't think Terabeza got all that one as Roseville's stick got in the way. And as she tried to whack the puck. Inside a minute to go in the power play now. And Roseville able to dump that one out and down. Julian to give chase. Again, another aggressive forecheck that time by Roseville. I believe this is Kylie Jones in on it. And let's see if the Chamberlain Park Coon Rapids can get something set up. Just trouble getting out of their own zone with the man advantage. Again, tried to get it out that time, knocked down by one of the Roseville Raiders. And that was Eskin that time. But in deep is Qualley. Qualley, check that. Number 37. Thinks about sending it back out up top. This is Julian. She'll send it across. 15 in the power play. Couldn't quite control it behind the net. Or they're going to ring it behind the net, I should say. This is Julian, or Julian's going to back at the point. Thinking about it. They're going to pass it down deep again. 3 to go in the power play. Roseville is back at full strength. Bluebirds 0 for 1 now on the power play as we approach 7 minutes gone by in this one. Again, no score here from Woog Arena, I should say. Longtime locals used to be known as Wakota Arena. Quick shot. There's a big save that time by Boucher off the blocker up into the netting. Roseville rebound opportunity in front. Could not quite connect. Shots 2-1 in favor of the Raiders thus far. And it's now going to be 2-2, it says up on the scoreboard. And shot on. Again, kicked aside easily that time by Boucher. Up, out. Should be an icing. And indeed it is. With 9:40 to go. Here in the opening period, we remain scoreless on CTN Sports. Should mention Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They play again New Year's Eve, and then their next home game, Tuesday, January 4th, they will welcome Andover to the Coon Rapids Ice Center. That game will be live on CTN. Full-scale production scheduled for that one. Opportunity this time. Terabezo chases it deep. Tries to get Johnson out front. Could not quite connect. Good opportunity that time for the Bluebirds. Get good pressure this time. And they keep it in the zone. Terabezo round. Shot. Jones made a save, and the puck is going to be kept in. Terabezo briefly able to keep that in, but here comes Roseville going down that far side. That's Emily Nicholas on defense for the Bluebirds. First time we've called Emily tonight, the senior D. Roseville's going to leave it near side, half wall. Try to get that shot from way in. There's traffic in front. Rebound opportunities in the slot. And quickly gobbled up that time by Boucher. She had a good look at that one. Nice job by the defense to leave that lane there. So Boucher had the nice look. Shots now 4-2 favor of the Raiders. We said keep an eye tonight on Katie Hogg for Roseville. She is their top scorer. 12 goals, 11 assists for number 5. Roseville keeps it in up top, far side walls. And that shot goes wide of the cage. Never got there, deflected on the way through. And can the Bluebirds get it out this time? No, they cannot. Aggressive foreplay, check by the Raiders. And they will be offsides with a whistle. A little trouble there at the blue line for the Bluebirds. Forecheck. Controlling the play that time for the Raiders. Kenzie on the draw for the Bluebirds. Roseville wins it. This is Martin coming in. Roseville half wall near side. They're going to try to send it back up top. They potentially are. And here come the Bluebirds the other way. Good play off the wall that time as McKenzie tries to pass it to herself. A little too far down, so we'll bring it all the way back. We just passed the halfway point. Period number 1. The Bluebirds Raiders remain scoreless here in the Kaposia Classic semifinal. Again, the winner of this one, 7 o'clock New Year's Eve here at Woog Arena. They're the winner of tonight's game between Woodbury and South St. Paul. Puck remains loose. Roseville controls briefly near side. Back up top. Shot from way out. That goes wide of the cage that time. Off the stick, I believe, Jakoboski with the blast for the Raiders. And Roseville tries to regroup again. Nice pressure that time by Johnson, but the puck does squirt back out. And the Bluebirds will be forced to regroup. There's Scott, of course, number 8. Roseville 2-on-3 potential. Nice job of getting back. I believe that's Ness that got back. It was Ness on defense. Saw her teammate come in from the defensive spot, and she hopped back to that blue line spot. Roseville trying to get something set up in front. Good job of being kept to the outside for the most part tonight thus far. Kind of been a Bluebird staple so far. They've won a lot. They've had a lot of success defensively this year. And that shot goes off the Roseville player into the wall. That 5 goals that Champlain Park Coon Rapids had yesterday, that equaled their total from the previous 4 games combined. So again, it's been a lot of winning defensively for the Bluebirds. Opportunity back out. Roseville brought a player fresh off the bench. Tries to carry into the zone. They do that time. Quick shot, and that went off of the goaltender, Boucher. Opportunity there for Burns on that one. Had a good shot by number 4. Just 2 shots thus far for Champlain Park Coon Rapids, and it's been quite a while since they do have a shot on goal. And Boucher was on that puck. No, it does actually squirt free. She flopped down looking to grab that one, and Roseville got a stick in there to poke it out. So play continues. Roseville again keeping on the pressure. Nice job that time. Stood up. I believe that was Scott defensively. And she'll lead the rush this time. Oh, couldn't quite get the pass off. Lost it. Tried to go 1-on-3. Bluebirds caught it in a bit of a line change as they had 3 players head to the bench. Thinking Scott was going to carry in deep. And Roseville will bring it out this time again. Very limited time in the zone that time for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. And Roseville's going to change all 5 behind the play. Near side, a little too far for Quayle. All the way down. Should be an ice, and indeed it is. 5:51 to go here. Scoreless first period still. Champlain Park Coon Rapids, they were 3rd in this tournament 2 years ago when Egan beat South St. Paul for the title. Of course, last year with COVID, and just happy to have any part of a season that you could have, and this tournament did not happen last year. Shot from way out that time. That went off a defenseman. I'm not sure if Boucher saw that one coming. Roseville getting controlling, but they're being kept out near the wall. Nice aggressive play that time down low by Ness. Circling was Bolander. She had a goal yesterday. And all the way down should be another icing, and indeed it is. I mentioned that Bolander had one yesterday in that win over Elk River. Mackenzie, she was 1-1 yesterday with a goal and an assist. Brooklyn Johnson had a couple of tallies. And they scored. One was on a power play, one was shorthanded. 3, I believe, were even strength in that win for the Bluebirds. 5-0 win over Elk River. Carabeza had a couple of helpers yesterday as well. And by this point, yesterday's games, they were already up by a 2-0 count. But against Roseville today, we are scoreless. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in this opening frame. Roseville keep that one in again. Here's Del Castillo, Briley Del Castillo, 21. Braley tries to poke it out, couldn't quite do so. And she'll try it again, and this time it does pop out over the blue line. Quayle along the near side board trying to poke that one in. She does. Ketting giving chase, number 15, in there to give some help as well as Julian. Julian and Ketting. There's McKenzie in there too, number 20 helping out. And again, Roseville on the breakout. Potential 3-on-2. In deep is Roseville. Opportunity. Stop. Spin. Shattered in front. Nice shot. No. Big save there by Boucher. That play was set up by Jones coming down that left side. Made a nice move, and Boucher read the pass perfectly. Change for 3. Opportunity. Just missing that time. Coming down was Milton, I believe, for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. We approach 4 minutes to go. Opening period. Shot. Tried to get around one player, and we're going to have a penalty upcoming on Champlain Park Coon Rapids. It's going to be a hook. And I believe it's going to be Shelby Julian to sit. 13 minutes time of this one. First penalty of the game on the Bluebirds. Bluebirds penalty kill this year, 74.3%. And for the Roseville Raiders, their power play is clicking at a 16.2% opportunity. By the way, Roseville, they've outscored their opponents 14-6 in the opening period this year. There's opportunity to add to that total as they go on the power play. And he kept in, yes it is that time, by the Raiders. Near side shot, that was wide of the cage, off the stick of Howd. Howd controls in the corner, half wall, is going to leave it down low. Roseville looking to get something set up. They've got nobody in front right now. Good job by the Bluebirds to keep people out of the way. That goes all the way down. And with 1:25 to go in the man advantage, Roseville regroups in their own end. Terabeza, aggressive play there to keep the puck in deep in the zone. Here's Terabeza, thinking wraparound. Nope, she'll keep, go far side. Take some precious time off that clock. Johnson shot out. Jones gets that one with the blocker. Good opportunity shorthanded here for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Back out, here's Roseville trying to get something going. A good aggressive play that time by Qualley. Or Qualley, I should say, 37. I apologize for keep wanting to say Qualley on that one. It's Qualley. I'll get this one. I'll get it right. Again, Joe and Howie, they're out with illness, and my name is Mike Cook. Happy to be here, stepping in for those guys. Here in South St. Paul, the Kaposia Classic. Here's Roseville with an opportunity. Nice job that time. That was Qualley coming up that time, 37. Good battle along the boards. That was Bolander disrupting play for Roseville. Roseville's going to send it down low back up front. Had a gal in front, and Boucher there with the big save. I think that might have been Ray with the shot for Coon Rapids. Coon Rapids looking to get something centered again with 9 to go in the man advantage. Send it behind the net. Ready to come out of the box is Julian, and she will be out right about now. There she comes onto the ice. We're back at full strength. Long shot. Scott with a blast. Jones got the pads on that one. Centering attempt. Nobody there. Couldn't quite connect with Brooklyn Johnson. Roseville looking to try to create something there as they had a player back at center ice. And there's a shot. A nice save by Boucher. That's her 7th of the hockey game. All the way down. Will it be an ice? No, we shall play on. Sitting on just three shots for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. I would guess they've got maybe one in the last 10 minutes. And it was a good blast by Scott. Roseville ran out far side. Julian tries to keep it in, unable to do so. She'll give chase. Backhanded across. Here comes number 11, Bolander. He scored on a rush yesterday in that first period. Lost the puck that time. Kept in far side. Terabeza off the bench. And 60 seconds to go in this opening frame. We do remain scoreless between Champlain Park Coon Rapids and the Roseville Raiders. See if either team could put one on the board before intermission. There's Terabeza out there. Here's Johnson. Johnson with a deke. Johnson taken down, no penalty called. Poke does pop out. Scott gets it. Scott battles right in front of the penalty area. And back, Terabeza, cross ice pass. Johnson tries to get around a player, couldn't quite do so. We're inside 30 to go in the opening period. Penalty upcoming. I believe they're going to get Terabeza on a hook. 23 seconds remaining in the period. Let's see who comes across. And actually, it's going to be Ness on the hook. Second penalty of the game for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. And Roseville will have 23 seconds of this period. And potentially 1:37 to start period number 2. Got Boucher with a couple of big saves on that last power play opportunity for the Raiders. Let's make this a scoreless game. And Roseville going to stay to the outside. Stop, spin. Hawk from the circle. That hit I believe that was Scott on the way through. Puck is kept in right at the blue line. Fans looking for a hand pass violation. None forthcoming. And with 17 minutes gone by, it's the Roseville Raiders nothing. Champlin Park, Coon Rapids, Bluebirds nothing as well. We're going to take a break here on CTN Sports, and we'll be back with second period in just a little bit. You're watching Bluebirds hockey on CTN. Hey, welcome back inside Woog Arena here in the South St. Paul, Minnesota, the annual Kaposia Classic Invitational. The Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds 0, the Roseville Raiders 0 after one period of action. Mike Cook filling in tonight for Joe Young and Howie Shapiro, both guys under the weather, so we hope they get to feeling better soon, and they'll be back next week for that big Andover tilt back at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. That'll be the next game after tomorrow for the Bluebirds. Speaking of tomorrow, winner of this game goes to the title contest. Loser of this game will play for third place. Both of those games will be on the CTN web, on the YouTube page, and on the channel, picking up the simulcast from Town Square TV down here in the South Metro. So if you don't want to come out in the nice chilly air tomorrow night, you can watch your Champlin Park Coon Rapids girls sitting home in the comfort of your own home, hot chocolate by your side, fire roaring. But we start the second period. Roseville is on the power play. They've got 109 remaining in the man advantage, as Ness is sitting for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Took a late hooking call. By the way, shots in that first period, they added one to Champlin Park Coon Rapids, so they had 4 that period. Roseville still at 7. So we were kind of wondering how you add one between periods, but they did. 43 to go in the advantage for the Roseville Raiders, looking to get the first goal of this game. They're not going to get it there. Wisely shot all the way down. I believe that was Kate Scott with the clear for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. And it's Qualley that time. A little clarification we got between periods. It is Qualley. So I apologize for it's got a little bit of everything there in that opening period. And here come the Roseville Raiders with 15 in the man advantage. Deep into the Bluebird zone, but the puck's going to come all the way back down. Intercepted that time. Nice job with the stick by Roseville. Knocking that puck down. Aggressive on the forecheck was McKenzie. Couldn't quite get there. Here come the Raiders as the Bluebirds back at full strength. Scott comes over, intercepts that pass towards the middle and out. Roseville. Good, that girl got a stick on it because Ness was right behind her heading back to the bench, and that would have been a break for the senior forward. Instead, well, the face-off just outside the blue and right in front of the Roseville bench. Here with 1:46 elapsed. Now they're going to move it actually now over in favor of the Champlin Park Coon Rapids bench. And draw will go into the Raider zone. However, it will probably be quickly coming out as Ness in on the forecheck, and it does actually come out. That should be an ice this time on the Raiders, and indeed it is. That took all of about 10 seconds. Again, South St. Paul, Kaposia Classic Invitational, 26th annual here at Woog Arena. Historic Woog Arena, when you think about girls high school hockey, is South St. Paul one of the early dominant teams in this sport. Dave Palmquist, their coach, been here since day one, and you look up, opportunity in front. Rebounded a goal! The Bluebirds are on the board, 1-0. Nice job of coming around the side of the net, throwing it across, and we'll have to see who gets that one. But Ness was the first player to the bench. We'll see if indeed that's who gets it. Bottom line, 2:04 into the period. 1-0. Champlin Park Coon Rapids. And we'll see if it is Ness. That would be. I'm going to try to look at the stats sheets here. We'll find out for sure. And I'm looking at Ness. That's her first tally of the year. So she now has 1 goal and 2 assists on this season. Tara Beza, team leading 7th assist on the year on that goal. That makes it 1-0 in favor of the Bluebirds. Again, semifinal action here in the Kaposia Classic. Winner will play 7 o'clock on New Year's Eve. Third place game scheduled for 5 p.m. Bezos sends it across, trying to control that time. McKenzie, puck does squirt up briefly into the bench, but we will have a face-off. Will be outside the zone. Yes, it will be. Okay, last touch by the Bluebirds. Bluebirds 1 shot, 1 goal this period. Pretty good ratio to start things here in this middle frame. They had 1 in the second period yesterday in that 5-0 win over Elk River with the Bluebirds. Kind of been, second period has been a tough go for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They've been outscored 22-11 coming into this one in the middle frame. Keeping the puck in deep. That time is Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Coming around near side. Sending it deep. Terabeza. I don't know where I got ski from. Terabeza at 24 for Coon Rapids. Champlain Park Coon Rapids. She'll stay in deep. Number 24 all over the ice for this Bluebird squad. Puck going to be kept in. It is this time. Terabeza once again. Got Ness in front. Backhand. Ness is there. Couldn't quite get the shot off. If she were right-handed, she would have had a golden opportunity, but tried to go to the backhand. Couldn't quite get control. Kept in, however, that time. And Bolander aggressive in deep. Number 11 in blue. She'll stay with the puck. Tries to get around to Roseville, and does. Bolander to the net. Backhand. That goes up over. Jones might have got a piece of that one. However, the pressure stays on. Long shot all the way through. No, actually got knocked down by traffic. And here comes Roseville. Nice aggressive play that time by Qualley, intercepting things there to thwart a Roseville opportunity. Opportunity, speaking of which, here comes Johnson for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Shot, and Jones will hang out, so we'll have a face-off in the Raiders zone with 12:33 to go in the second. 1-0 Bluebirds. 8-5 shots on goal in favor of Roseville. Good pressure in the last little bit here by Champlain Park and Coon Rapids. Sending in deep. McKenzie backhands it around, tries to get the Qualley down deep. Ness out there as well in the dark sweaters. Up. And just got over the stick of Milton back at the blue line. All the way down, forced to regroup. This is Scott. Stops, spins, makes a move. Loses it, trying to go up the middle. Turnover in the deep in the Bluebirds' end. Here's Roseville trying to set something up. Shot from the point actually is going to instead be dumped down all the way around the boards. That's Eskin, I believe, for Roseville on the half wall, number 15. Again, those silver numbers on the white jersey, a little harder. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's an easy call that time for the officials, and it's going to be a cross-check on Champlain Park Coon Rapids. And getting the gate for the Bluebirds. It's number 28, that's Milton. 2 minutes, and we said that is a cross-check they got her on. Time of this penalty will be 5:15. Third power play of the night for the Raiders upcoming. Well, she had a couple of nice saves on the initial one. And that one hit traffic in front. That was Scott, took one off the shins. You hear that thud very loudly. They're trying to keep the pressure in the zone. Trying to work it around again. They've had trouble with the man advantage getting to the prime scoring areas. Champlain Park Coon Rapids done a good job of keeping things to the outside. Just like they are right now with 27 to go on the power play for Roseville. Puck all the way out. Giving chase hard as Johnson, number 22 in blue. And backhanded up that time by Jones of Roseville off the near side boards. And here come the Raiders. All the way deep into the zone. Nice job that time on the back check that time by Terabeza. Good job of disrupting the flow that Roseville had going in. Halfway through this penalty kill are the Champlain Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. And here comes Roseville across the blue line. They do stay on sides. Quick shot. Nice save that time by Boucher. Another one. Kind of gave up a juicy rebound, but quickly cleared out by her teammates. Down to 41 to go in the advantage. Johnson, nice job, keeps that one in. In deep. Good aggressive play this time on the kill by the Champlain Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. 25 to go in the advantage. Oh, nice shot. Hustling in that time was number 11, Bolander. And Roseville finally gets it back into the offensive zone, but time continues to tick away off this power play. Backhand in front, and Boucher there to make the big save with 11 seconds to go in the advantage. Couldn't quite tell who. That might have been Tori Schmidt for Roseville on the attempt. 9:56 to go in the second. Lone goal of this game came at the 2:04 mark of this period, with Ness scoring for the Bluebirds. Speaking of, she has, and the puck will come out. Out of the zone it comes. And Champlain Park Coon Rapids now back at full strength. Stop shot, McKenzie. That one was kicked aside that time by Jones. Milton did stay on the ice that time, coming out of the penalty box, number 28 in dark. That third line out there currently for the Bluebirds. Trying to get something happening, nothing doing all the way down. Will it be enough for an ice? No, we're going to play on. Here's Scott. That's a ring around far side. Didn't ever got anything on that, so she'll come off the near side high off the glass. Back into the Roseville zone. Giving chase that time is Ketting. And now we're going to have an icing on the Roseville Raiders. 9:02 to go here. And a 1-0 lead for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Just a reminder, next contest on CTN Sports, Tuesday the 4th, Andover, top-ranked Andover will be at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Bring their 12-0 record in against the Champlain Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. And they'll be on all the CTN channels, the YouTube, and so check it out wherever you are across the World Wide Web. Roseville looks to get something going. Been really impressed so far by Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Aggressive on this forecheck. Really the entire game has made it hard for Roseville to break out of their zone. Juicy rebound sitting there. Jones got the glove on it just to push that away. Right there on the doorstep was Ness. She was looking for her second of the night. Couldn't quite get it. And she'll battle at the near wall. Halfway home here in this second period. Bolander tries to lead the rush. She'll go in deep. Actually, she'll stop about the half wall. Change made behind the play. Gives Roseville an opportunity to come the other way. This is Hogg down deep, number 5. Hogg walks out front, backhand. Boucher is there again to make the big save. Nice job so far today by Sam Boucher. Check that, that's 11 saves for Boucher. Pitching the shutout thus far. Senior netminder. Face-off will be to her left. Just past the halfway point, we said, of this second period. Bluebirds looking to get things going this time. Julian, the junior defenseman. Puck back out to neutral. Scott controls, one of the 5 captains on this squad. Gonna have a shot from the slot. Shot. Scott with the shot was knocked down in front. Those will try to get something, but back quickly was a trio of Champlain Park Coon Rapids players. Come out near side. Here's Ketting, number 15. Looking for some help. She's going deep into the zone by herself. Still has the puck. Picks it back up, looking backhand. Forehand. Tries to go short side. Jones had that post guarded. When Roseville kick this one out, they do. Champlain Park, Coon Rapids able to switch up all 5 players between the offensive rush and getting back on D. Raiders looking to get something going. Circling, watched by Milton. Raiders circle, far zone, come out top of the slot. You think about what are you going to do with it? They're going to go low. This is number 10 for Roseville. That's Jones. Again, one of the top scorers on this Raiders squad. Let's see if the Bluebirds can punch this one out. They can. Will it And it is actually touched there at the near side wall. Opportunity. Johnson couldn't quite get the puck on. She tried to go backhand, forehand. Nice job by the defender of Roseville. Instead, it's going to be number 3, Nicholas, for the Bluebirds. I think first time we've called her this period. Bolander in deep, 1 on about 3 on that left side, but she continues with the puck. Trying to get, I believe that Tara, I think that was Tara Beza that went to the front of the net, couldn't quite get a pass off. Johnson from way out, low shot, it hit somebody, then Jones gets the paddle on that one to kick it aside. So we're down to 6:12 to go. Again, 1-0, Champlain Park, Coon Rapids on that goal by Ness early in this frame. Bluebirds will circle. Aggressive play that time down low to knock Nicholas off the puck. How can Roseville keep that one? And that puck does score it out. And Roseville is going to be forced. They were forced to change up. Puck is dumped in. Going to be a 4-player change for the Bluebirds. Johnson, the lone player to stay out there, but I would imagine she'll be heading off momentarily here as the puck goes back into the Champlain Park Coon Rapids zone. And as I say that, she does stay on the ice. Centered in front, opportunity, Raiders, no. Good defensive play that time by number 20, I believe that was Milton on the defensive play for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Check that, it was actually McKenzie with that nice defensive play. It's 20, not 28. Speaking of 20, tries to get it up ahead to Johnson. Kept in. Roseville, long shot. Stopped in front by the Champlain Park Coon Rapids defense. They send it in deep with 5 to go. Second period. McKenzie backhands around. Qualley over there far side, but McKenzie's going to stay with it. Got it backhanded ahead to Qualley. Off the boards. Looking to make a change that time are the Bluebirds, and they change a couple of players as Roseville comes the other way. In deep with it that time is Burns, number 4. But quickly knocked away, or lost the puck to Julian. And in front, Boucher is there again. She is actually she's been a wall thus far tonight for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. So Scott can get something to go here for the team wearing the dark sweaters tonight. Hustling in, Qualley, kind of at the end, late in her shift. And she'll stay in and keep the pressure on. Let's see if she heads to the bench. Yes, she is. As the puck is going to be brought out just behind her, she gets to the bench. And Milton for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Opportunity in front. No, couldn't get the shot off that time. It was Olsen. Olsen continues to battle. This one's going to go in deep. Out up front, nobody there as Olsen was heading off for a change, and Tara Beza tried to get a centering pass in front. But it was just Roseville Raiders there. That shot deflected off the skate of Milton. Nice defensive play that time by the freshman. Around 3.5 to go here in this second period. Again, we remain 1-0. The Bluebirds pitched a shutout yesterday against Elk River by a 5-0 count. A little tighter hockey game this evening for them. I guess it is technically evening as we have passed the 6 o'clock hour officially. Roseville trying to get something going. Again, been really impressed by this defense of Champlain Park Coon Rapids tonight. This time, just like that, Bolander comes back, knocks the loose puck right out of harm's way. Just 5 shots this period for Roseville, and just 4 for the Bluebirds. Roseville came in there averaging, I believe it was 3 goals a game coming in, giving up just 2. All the way down, should be an ice. No, they are going to play on, the officials say. The official initially had their arm in the air. And decided to call it off. Here's Haug the other way for Roseville. And that one goes wide of everybody. Scott regroups. Here comes Scott. As we said earlier, she likes to carry the puck into the offensive zone from her defensive position. Doing it right there again. 1-on-2 in the corner. Scott nearly stays with that puck. Heading over to help out. And is the puck going to be kept in? Yes, nice job there at the point. That was Qualley, number 37. Using all of her reach to keep that one in. Kept in that time. Nicholas at the point. Nicholas couldn't quite get it. Ketting couldn't quite get it. And regrouping this time are the Bluebirds. Gotta get back on side. There they are. Now the puck gets dumped in off the stick of Nicholas with 90 seconds to go in this period. Qualley comes in. She and one of the Roseville players have a nice bump down there. I think that was Wiltsey that was on the other end of that collision. Overskating that puck opportunity this time for Roseville. Gonna try and swing it wide. Red defensively nice that time. Quick shot. And Boucher got the glove on. Another good look at a shot. Another big save for Boucher. 13 right now for the senior. Again, shots 13-8 overall. Controlling that time is Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They'll send it out. We approach 1 minute remaining in period number 2. A rapidly moving hockey game here in South St. Paul. Opportunity for the break. Oh, couldn't quite connect with Johnson that time. Brooklyn had a step on her defender. Mitchell sent it in for an opportunity. Rebound, goal! 43 seconds left in the period. It's 2-0 for the Bluebirds. Looks like it's going to be a rebound goal. Let's see who they give it to. Base, I think, might have been the one to get it, but we'll wait for the official word. That looks like Terabeza. Huge goal for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. They go up 2-0 late in this second period. And if it is Terabeza, that will be her 5th of the season. And she also had an assist earlier tonight. But here comes Roseville looking to half that deficit. Opportunity, quick shot. Boucher, huge save. And Roseville gets it in off the rebound, however. Just like that, it's 2-1. I believe that's 13 seconds after the goal. Roseville gets on the board to make it 2-1. Just we said, that was a huge goal. Well, now it's a huge goal for Roseville. Boucher made the initial save, but there's nobody there to help out. And Roseville able to tuck that one in. Trying to get the official word on that one. As of course, they were announcing the Champlain Park Coon Rapids goal just as Roseville scored. So we'll check between periods. Eston from Haug for Roseville. The final seconds tick off. Quick shot, Ketting goes, up to get that pad save that time. That was a nice shot, but Jones was able to knock that one up over the net. Well, it was a 1-goal lead for Champlain Park Coon Rapids early in this period. They quickly made it 2-0 late, but Roseville quickly answered, so it's a 1-goal game as we go to the third period, which will be coming up momentarily, or shortly, I should say, here on CTN Sports. And we welcome you back inside Doug Woog Arena. We get set for third period action in the opening semifinal of the 26th annual Kaposia Classic. After 2, it's Champlain Park Coon Rapids 2, Roseville 1. Again, Mike Cook here with you from South St. Paul. Again, we wish Joe and Howie, hope you guys are starting to feel better, and you'll be back next week for that home game against Andover. But Neil Hennon is here, Aaron Miles as well, part of the CTN Sports crew. Glad to bring you action here from the Kaposia Classic. Just a reminder, tomorrow, third place game is at 5, championship game at 7, and we'll see where Champlain Park Coon Rapids ends up. But either way, Town Square Television broadcasting those games, and it will be picked up by CTN on the web and on the local channels. So again, opportunity, you can watch Champlain Park Coon Rapids without having to make the 40-minute trek or so down here to South St. Paul. We get set for as the third period gets underway. Again, both these teams scored in the final minute of that second period. Right now it's Ness and Terabeza with goals. for the Bluebirds, who nearly got in the third right there. That would have been a huge goal early in this third period. Instead, they just keep that 2-1 lead. 3 penalties thus far on Champlin Park Coon Rapids, just 1 on Roseville. Although Roseville is 0 for 3 on the power play. Here comes Roseville opportunity at 5-on-5. Backhand Boucher with another glove save. Boucher has been fabulous tonight for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. 13 saves, again, for the senior netminder. Big one right there. And Roseville got that second one. Boy, that would have been some momentum for the Raiders. Said they still trail by 1. Roseville, by the way, they've outscored their opponents 19-10 in the third period. Champlin Park Coon Rapids has been outscored 13-6. Let's see if the Bluebirds can finish strong in this one, advance to the title game here at the Kaposia Classic. 2 years ago, they took third place. There was no tournament last year. There's Quali, number 37. Called her name a lot tonight. Speaking of names we've called a lot tonight, here comes Mackenzie. Mackenzie, opportunity, tries to go far side. Jones with the big stop. Got that right pad out. Mackenzie looking to get on the score sheet with a goal. 2-1 Roseville the other way, and it's a tie hockey game. 1:32 into the third. Nice wrist shot. Boucher just couldn't quite grab that one. Is that Hogg for number 5 for Roseville? Sniped that one from the circle. So right now we have a 2-2 hockey game. Shots 16 apiece. Doesn't get much more even. All alone officially that time for Hogg. Bottom line, 2-2 hockey game. Opportunity here for number 3, Nicholas, trying to step in for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Send it out. Here comes Roseville with another opportunity on the long outlet pass. Nice job of coming over to make that play on the defense. And tried to go short side. It was Scott, by the way, the defensive play. And Boucher to hang on as Roseville, once again, putting on good pressure on the Bluebirds defense. Saves thus far for Boucher. He's going deep, tried to center it in front. Ness got in the way of that one for the Bluebirds. Tara Beza, she got that second goal for Champlin Park Coon Rapids back in the second. Ness in deep, she got that early one for the Bluebirds. But here comes Roseville. They'll try to go 2-on-2 potentially. Actually, they're going to make a change behind the play. And Boucher has got to hang on that long shot. Face-off going to be in the Champlin Park Coon Rapids zone. Good shot that time by Kylie Wiltsey, I should say, to force the save and the glove and the face-off. All in the Champlin Park Coon Rapids end. Tried to poke it out that time was Bolander. Opportunity, here's Quali. She battles right in neutral zone, couldn't quite control the puck. And overskating at that time by a stride was Mackenzie. Roseville tries to go the other way, but quickly over was Milton to stop things for the Bluebirds. 14 minutes to go in regulation. 2-2 Roseville and Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Again, third place game of the Kaposia Classic. Or I should say, first semifinal of the Kaposia Classic. Winner to the championship, loser goes to the third place game tomorrow. Somebody call it ice from the bench. The officials wave it off. Roseville's going to change 4. Champlin Park might have changed 1. Now Quali's going to head off as well. For a late change behind the play. Kept in that time by Ketting for Champlin Park Coon Rapids, number 15. And Roseville trying to set things up as they get everybody lined up on the proper order. Dangerous pass coming near side, nearly picked off that time by Scott. And Roseville, we're actually not going to call that one. There might have been a hair offside. And Boucher with the big save on number 21 of Roseville, Sophie Martin. Coming into the zone, I thought Martin might have had, kind of skating back into the zone, thought she might have been ahead of the puck that time, but the officials disagree. Boucher's got everything ready there. Face off to her right. Roseville wins the draw, but they're going to, they had it, lost it. Terabeza got that stick in there to disrupt things. Roseville controls, though, again, in the zone. And Boucher wisely hanging on to that one. A dangerous play there. Nice play for Roseville, but the defense was going to get a little bit better there for the Champlain Park Coon Rapids defenders. Not a good stretch right there. Another draw. They'll send it back up top to the point, or back out to the point. Down low off one of their skates. Bolander, and she poke it out for Coon Rapids and Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Kept in instead by Roseville. Nicholas couldn't quite get the stick on the puck there. That should go into the corner with a Roseville player. That's about 12.5 to go in regulation. 2-2. Roseville got one early this period for the equalizer. And high shot, Terabeza. Good shot there, just a hair over the top, all the way down. Should be an icing, and indeed it will be with 12:19 to go. Champlain Park coming into this game, they're averaging 2.08 goals a game, giving up 3.92. So Coach Gutterman's got to be happy with the defensive performance thus far. Like to see another, like that 2 turned to 3 up on the scoreboard, though, on their side. Here comes Roseville again with an opportunity. Drop pass, intercepted nicely that time. Man, poked out of the zone by Champlain Park Coon Rapids. We'll see if Gutterman decides to shorten the bench even a little bit more this period. Pretty much been rolling 2 lines, but every once in a while you'll see kind of a fresh face get out there for a shift or 2. And Roseville controls up the neutral. Milton there in the dark sweater. There's Milton across the center, dumps it in. 1, 2, 3, 4 player change. Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Battle right down front of the scorer's table. A 2-on-2 action. Ava Parent in there among others. She was in there with Bolander. And here come the Bluebirds. Just crossing center was Julian. Puck does get into the zone. And they had to tag up. They do. Actually, they don't because Roseville brought it out. Roseville making a change behind the play. In deep go the Raiders. Trying to get this one back out to the near side. I think it was Jones going in low. Kept in that time by Roseville's Burns. Back around the boards far side. Champlain Park Coon Rapids needs to do a little bit better job this period getting the puck out of their own zone. Roseville, too many opportunities. Roseville might have got away with too many players right there. Girl came on the board, touched the puck, I believe, right away. And almost all the way down. Scott battling in there for the Bluebirds. Nice move there to load 2 players and another one that was down. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nope, they're going to make a change behind the play. Here's Scott. Forehand, backhand, rebound. Oh, couldn't quite get her own rebound that time. Just a stride too far, but a nice individual effort that time by Kylie Scott. And we've got a whistle because we've got a hooking call upcoming. Let's see who sits. Will this be the 4th of the night on Champlain Park? No, it will not. It'll be the 2nd of the night on Roseville. And sitting this time will be number 2, Lily Renslow. Actually, that's her 2nd of the game for the Roseville Raiders. Comes with 10:13 to go in this 3rd period. Remain tied at 2. Good opportunity for the Bluebirds to get one here and take that lead. Scott tries to elude one player. Backhands in. Roseville's going to actually send that one almost all the way down, but they actually got an opportunity. This is Jones. It's going to hustle. First one down to the puck. Scott and Terabeza in there. Can the puck come out? No, kept in again, that time by the Raiders. Long shot. Oh, that nearly went in off of Scott. Olivia Martin just threw that one on net. Nearly had a shorty there for the Raiders. Raiders controlling the puck. They are a player down right now. It's 1:23 to go. The power play for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. Scott into the zone for the Bluebirds. Stops, spins. Knocked off the puck. Fights her way through. Nice job that time by Kylie. Tried to get in front. Nobody there. Near side. Ness, no. Pressure this time as we're a minute to go in the power play for the Bluebirds. Can they keep it in near side? Hustling over that time. That's Milton. They'll send it in deep. Ness. Ness to go low. Ness to leave it this time for Bolander. Bolander from the dot. Quick shot. Oh, Jones, I don't think she had a good look at it. Went off her glove, but that was nearly top shelf. Pressure maintained this time by the Bluebirds. Up off the glass into the netting. Should be a face-off in the Roseville zone. 8:47 to go in regulation. 3 shots on goal this period for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. And the home team has 10 this period. 34 to go on the man advantage. Goodman's got that second line out. Kept in this time. Julian from the dot. Tries to center it. Puck is loose. Puck squirts out across the blue line. And forcing to regroup as we approach the halfway point here of period number 3. Near side. Ketting couldn't quite get control of that one, but the sophomore continues to battle right at the blue line. Puck does squirt free. 5 to go on the power play. Can they get a shot off? No, they will not, because Roseville now back at full strength. And all the way down, there should be an icing, and indeed there is the whistle. Again, just a reminder, winner of this game plays for the title. 7 o'clock on New Year's Eve. We'll get the winner of the Woodbury-South St. Paul matchup that comes up next on this ice surface. Losing team will play in the third place game at 5 o'clock. Yeah, Town Square TV to broadcast those, and the feed will be picked up by CTN on their web channels and the TV channels as well. Of course, the Bluebirds looking to get into that title game and to get the next goal, which will give them that 1-goal lead. And we've got whistles aplenty, and we've got a penalty coming, and it's going to be a rough. Time of this one will be 9:12, and it's going to be Roseville to the power play once again. This time as McKenzie's going to sit, not happily for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. A little hard stick to the boards as she entered the penalty box, or as they call it here, the juice box for some reason on the back of the glass. Power play opportunity for the Raiders. This will be their 4th of the hockey game. Keeps it in near side. That goes wide. Good play that time at guard on the post, that time by Boucher. Hustling in this time will be Tara Beza for the Bluebirds. Quick, she gets the puck at the half wall. Again, aggressive play by the senior captain. Those are finally able to break it out across their own blue line. At center, they lose the puck. Couldn't quite control, however. And Terabeza once again pokes it back into the Roseville zone. 1:16 in the man advantage for the Raiders, who can try to get something going this time. This is Hogg. He got the goal earlier this period for the Raiders. We'll send down low. Again, she is their top scorer, shadowed by Bolander. Walking back out. Jones in front. Oh, Roseville couldn't quite convert. Nice setup that time by the Raiders. Just couldn't get the shot off. Intercepted, almost dangerous pass that time. Couldn't quite get the puck. Was number 9, Ness. She would have had a breakaway going the other way. Instead, it's Roseville back into the zone. Here's Jones, backhand, forehand. And Boucher with the big save. Wisely covered up that puck as the pressure was coming quick from the Roseville Raiders.
Ron sponsorship
6:26 to go in regulation. We remain tied at 2 here in the 26th annual Kaposia Classic. And the Woodbury Royals, they're outside the boards. They're watching this one. They come up next. South St. Paul Packers just outside the edge of the rink at the other end, waiting for their semifinal matchup. Boucher, big pad save. Keeps this a tie hockey game. Roseville kept that one in. And Boucher got the blocker, and that one actually might have hit the top of her stick. Bottom line is the puck stays out. We remain tied, 6 to go in regulation. Up off the glass. Can it get out? No, kept in right in front of the bench that time by the Raiders. Tried to get it down the slot. And Boucher was able to keep that one outside of the net. Julian back on. And the power play, by the way, is over. Roseville going to need to tag back up. They do. And we shall play on. Roseville's going to put 4 fresh skaters out. They'll put in deep, and they're going to change 4 behind the play, but it's going to be an icing that time as the defender didn't quite get to the red line before dumping that one in. As they crank up a little thriller here on the PA system, and that's kind of what we've got right now is a thrilling game. 2-2, Champlin Park, Coon Rapids, the Roseville Raiders. 5:33 to go in regulation. Roseville keeps it in far side. Trying to move around amongst 4 players. Boucher, oh, bad goal, but it counts for Roseville. And it's 3-2 Raiders. They don't have to be pretty, they just have to count, and that one does. I think it was just a centering pass. It kind of went off the skate of Boucher. I'm not sure if it hit a defender beforehand. But bottom line, 3-2 Roseville. 11:35 time of that one. Let's see who they give it to and wait for the official announcement. Ruby Eskin going to get the goal. For Hogg, that's now a goal and 2 assists. Here's Scott. Tries to weave around a defender, unable to do so. Picked up that time by Ness. Couldn't quite get a good shot off. Scott couldn't control. Tara Beza will dump it back in as we're inside 5 to go in this one. I'm going to go back saying in regulation. Jones gives up a big rebound that time, but nobody there wearing the dark colors. And Roseville tries to clear it out. Cannot. Pinching in nicely was Bolander from that left spot. Raiders try to circle Terabeza in there deep. I imagine we will see Terabeza a lot there in these last 4.5 minutes. Along with that, and Johnson out there with Ness as well, that top trio for Coach Gutterman and the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds. Change this time for really both teams changing most players. Up back into the zone, forced to regroup this time. This will be Emma Olson, junior defender number 6, up off the boards, up ahead to McKenzie. McKenzie back to Olson. Olson into the zone. Olson's going to go deep with it, looking for McKenzie in the middle. McKenzie is there. Jones is there. Oh, it goes right across the crease. Great opportunity by Olson. Just couldn't quite get a little puck luck there. Forced to regroup. Julian going to lead the rush. Tried to get it on a long outlet pass. Nice job of the intercept by Roseville. Julian will try this time off the glass and out. 2-player change upcoming for the Bluebirds with 3.5 to go in regulation. Intercept that time just dumped in. Probably a wise play that time by Quali as she was at the end of her shift. Bluebirds top trio back out there real quick. I think they were off for about 45 seconds. The Ness, Johnson, Terabeza trio. Here's Julian. Long shot. Kicked aside by Jones. Johnson in deep. Number 22 in the dark sweater. Terabeza, 24 in the dark sweater. Inside 3 minutes to go. Here comes Roseville trying to poke it out. Can't do it. Controlled that time by Bolander. Terabeza from the dot. Tries to go 1-on-2. Kicked out. Opportunity. Bolander from way out through traffic. And I think Jones got a piece of that. They tried to just poke it in front, or that was Ness, check that. And Roseville will lead the rush out with 2.5 to go. Raiders up 3-2. Had a goal at 11:35 of this period. Roseville content just to take some more time off the clock. They just skate around. Bluebirds just watching Roseville just skate around with the puck. That shot never had much on it, so it was knocked down. And here come the Bluebirds' opportunity. Long outlet pass. Johnson couldn't quite control as it was just a hair behind her. Back into the zone. Big change. Well, Roseville changed one. A couple of changes that time for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. 5 shots this period for the Bluebirds. 12 by Roseville. And Roseville with 2 goals this frame. Pauly coming on the right side. This is McKenzie. McKenzie shot. And Jones with the save. And good pressure. McKenzie right there waiting for the rebound, which did not happen. Or Qualley, I should say, looking for the rebound. McKenzie with the shot. 100 seconds remaining in regulation. Timeout taken by Champlain Park Coon Rapids. And I'm thinking more than anything, I might just give that top line a rest. Quick breather. And don't forget, CTN Sports, next home game, Tuesday the 4th, Andover at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Should be a big test for the Bluebirds. Of course, they've got to finish the last part of this game, and then you've got either a title tilt or a third place game tomorrow. Chance to bring some hardware back up to the Northwest Metro. Again, CTN Sports Production and Aaron Miles on camera. Neil Hennon is here running the show. My name is Mike Cook, filling in for Joe and Howie, who, again, hope you guys are feeling better soon. Both of them fighting a bug right now, and longtime announcers for this team. Get set for the final. He said 100 seconds to go in this one. The question becomes, at what point do you pull Boucher? He remains on the ice at the moment, standing by the bench. Faceoff is in the Roseville zone. Might be a hair too early to pull her. We'll see what Coach Gutterman says. Coach Gutterman, first year as the head man for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Assisted on those strong Andover teams the last couple of years. And they are going to pull her right now. So 6 skaters out there for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Ness on the draw. Johnson to her right. And into the corner goes Johnson, and Terabeza go in deep. Kept in that time by Scott. 2-on-1 battle in the zone. Out top, long shot, Bolander. Jones kicks that one aside with the right pad. Good look that time for Bolander. There's Scott in deep. And Roseville going to punch it out all the way down. And we do have an icing on the Raiders. 1:13 to go in regulation. And I would be very surprised to see Coach Gutterman send anybody else out over the boards for the rest of this game. Yeah, Ness on the draw, Johnson in the slot. Back out, nobody there, unfortunately wearing blue. Scott, turn, go. Cross the red, cross the blue, into the circle, cuts wide. Gets her man down low. Backhand in front, nobody can connect there on the blue as we're inside a minute to go in this one in regulation. Back out front. Never got through, puck done. Oh, kept in that time by Bolander. I wasn't sure she did it, but she did. But now she's going to have to regroup out at neutral. Fires it all the way in with 40 to go. Tagging up that time were the Bluebirds. Down low, you've got McKenzie in there, number 20. Coming up, Bolander. Couldn't quite get a puck down in deep. Poked back out by Roseville. Clock ticks down, 23 to go. Icing waved off. Scott, high off the glass. The last opportunity, McKenzie with 15 to go. McKenzie 1-on-4. Johnson opportunity. That was blocked in front by the Roseville D. And a goal! They tie it! 9.7 to go. Terabeza. Right place, right time, and it's on the right stick of the right person. And the right-handed shot. I believe it went 5-hole on Jones. And with 9.7 seconds to go, it's a 3-3 hockey game. Well, it looks like we're going to have some free hockey in the Kaposia Classic. With 9.7 to go in regulation. They're going to say unassisted on that goal. That doesn't get much more even. 3 aside through 3, 21 shots apiece. A late flurry of shots that time. So we're going to have a 3-minute rest period. And then 8 minutes, sudden death, sudden victory. As if you're the optimist or the pessimist, however you want to look at that. Should mention, by the way, speaking of JV, the the Chandler Park Coon Rapids JVers, they lost 2-1 to Holy Angels in overtime earlier today, and they will be playing Woodbury for 5th place in the junior varsity division of the Kaposia Classic, 26th annual here in South St. Paul. And mentioning earlier, this rink a lot of girls hockey history in this rink, as early on when it became a sport, South St. Paul, one of the dominant teams, along with maybe the Apple Valleys of the world, but South St. Paul girls, they won 4 titles in a span of 5 years from 2002 to 2006. A regular participant down in St. Paul, whether it be at the Coliseum or when they finally got it moved over to the XL. But again, a lot of history here in South St. Paul. Dave Palmquist, longtime coach. By the way, shots have now been updated, so it's, 9 that period for Champlain Park Coon Rapids, and we had 13 that period for Roseville. 23-22, for those of you keeping stats, in favor of Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Again, Neil Hennon and Aaron Miles here from CTN. My name is Mike Cook, filling in for Joe Young and Holly Shapiro. Glad you're with us here on a December 30th. 2 days to a ring in the year 2022. And we'll see what Coach Gutterman chooses to do, but boy, you sure would think it's got to be that Ness, Johnson, Terabeza trio seeing a lot of ice time in this 8 minutes. They're all gathered around him on the bench to the left of your screen. On the right side, you've got the Roseville Raiders around Craig Rosenthal, their head coach. Champlain Park Coon Rapids looking to improve on the season to, I believe it would be a record of 6 wins and 7 losses should they be able to pull this one out. 2-5 in Northwest Suburban action. Roseville's 9-5-1 overall. 6-0-1 in Suburban East play as they lead that conference. Both teams gather in tight around their coaches. Got the South St. Paul girls just to the right outside the blue line. They're waiting for their game coming up after this one. Down at the other end, you've got the Woodbury Royals gathered in the far corner. It'll be the Royals and Packers. The winner of that one gets the winner of this one tomorrow in the title game. Again, that will be broadcast on all the CTN outlets, thanks to a Town Square TV production to pick up the feed. Jones says she's ready in the Roseville net. Champlain Park, Bushy says she's ready. Puck is dropped in overtime. Period number 4. All the way down, should be icing on Roseville, and indeed it is. Took all of 10 seconds. And again, it's Johnson, Ness, Terabeza up top. For Champlain Park, Coon Rapids, you've got Scott and Bolander back at the blue line. Scott unable to keep that one in far side. She will be able to regroup in her own zone. Circles her own net. Stops, spins. Good aggressive forecheck by Roseville. Again, we apologize to the Roseville fan. Numbers hard to read on those Roseville jerseys. Long shot from way out. Kicked aside. Boucher, first save of overtime. Pressure stays on down in the zone. Here come the Bluebirds the other way. 3-on-2 potential if they hurry. Bolander, left side, quick shot. And Jones had to guard that right post. Bolander in deep. Johnson. Thought about going up to Ness. She'll send it down low. Terabeza. Terabeza shadows her fellow player all the way down. Will it be an ice hit? Yep, it will be. Official slow to raise their arm, but they did raise it finally. 6:53 to go in the OT. Next goal, the game winner. And a date at 7 o'clock tomorrow night in the title game of this Kaposia Classic. Widely regarded one of the top girls tournaments in the state. Roseville might have got away with one there as McKenzie was upended. McKenzie's slow to get up back in the offensive zone. And back into the play she comes. Looks okay now, getting back at full speed. Here comes Roseville into the zone. Left dot, quick circle shot. That goes wide off the stick of Martin. O'Shea looks behind her net, sees two of her teammates along with two of the Raiders. Official standing there. Can't imagine they're going to blow a whistle here unless it's blatantly obvious. Which we nearly had right there. Check, but we play on. It's wide at Boucher. Roseville picks up the rebound behind the net. Tries to center it in front. Nobody there. And out it comes. Roseville forced to regroup with 6 to go in the overtime. Raiders trying to poke that one ahead that time off the stick of Burns. And they shall regroup in their own zone. This is Jones. She's been in a lot of good opportunities today for the Raiders, number 10. You keep an eye on 5. That's Haug. She is their big gun for the Roseville Raiders. Down low, Ness. Yes, thinking wraparound. Nope, she's going to leave it for her teammate down in the corner. Walking out. Quick shot, rebound. No, couldn't quite get it that time. Was Johnson down low. It was Terabeza that walked out. And Terabeza, will she get it back behind the net? Yes, she will make the stop right along the boards. Terabeza, backhand, forehand. Oh, nobody there. That side of the net was open. Had there been a player there. Here's Scott. Loses one defender. Kind of gets around a second. Ness gets the stick in. Opportunity, 2 on Oakland, close. Just up and over was Terabeza. Had a golden opportunity to end this one 3 minutes into overtime. And here come the Raiders the other way. This is Haug, number 5. Kept in briefly. Nope, does poke out. Well, Terabeza nearly able to finish that one off. Great opportunity in front, but just couldn't quite connect. She's got 1 goal, or she's got 2 goals tonight, including the game-tying goal of 9.7 seconds left in regulation. Abby Ness, the other goal early in the second period for the Bluebirds. Back into the zone. Boucher is going to watch this one go wide as Julian regroups for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. She'll send it back deep near side. Milton tries to bring it out. This is going to be Ketting this time, number 15. Ketting gets out across the blue, forces Roseville to regroup briefly. There's Jones trying to lead the rush. That number 10 lost it to Julian, number 10 in blue. Tries to fire it back in, kept at the blue line. Good job by, was that Quali far side? Fans looking for a call there, none forthcoming. And it's poked back into the Roseville zone. Big change here for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. We're halfway through the overtime. Yeah, 3-3 hockey game in this one. Here's Haug. Got one earlier for Roseville. Gets around far side. Haug to the dot. Loses the puck. Nice defensive play. That shot was way wide. Never had a chance to get there. Johnson in deep. Coming out the other way. No, couldn't quite get things going that time with Scott. So it'll be Bolander. Back to Scott. Back out in front. Dangerous turnover. And Boucher there with the save. Bluebirds got away with one. And Boucher there to make the stop with 3:28 to go in the extra frame. Look at Boucher. Right now she's got 20 saves tonight in net. Her teammates have fired 25 at Jones in the Roseville net. Terabeza tries to get around a player far side. Johnson was sitting right down here at the blue line on the near side, just waiting for a pass all the way through. Jones wisely covers up on that one as McKenzie streaking towards the goaltender, looking for a rebound. Face off to the left of Jones. It's Jory Jones, the senior netminder. Ness Johnson, Tervezo up front. Looking to regroup, she'll be Milton with 28. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Again, Tervezo scored with 9.7 seconds left in regulation to tie this one up for Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Battle at the neutral zone. Here comes the Raiders with an opportunity. This is Jones. Gets around one player, tries to go short side with Boucher. Not going to happen that time. And can they clear it out, the Bluebirds? They are out. Ness battles 2-on-2 at the scorer's table. Milton pokes it out all the way down. Will it be an icing? Official arm is in the air. And there it is. Just took a while for the puck to get down there with 2:25 to go. Face-off will be to the left. Stan Boucher. Roseville talking a little strategy. They were trying to get it back to Hogg, didn't do it. And Champlain Park Coon Rapids trying to bring it out. Now they get it out, but nobody there wearing the dark sweater. In come the white sweatered Roseville Raiders. Briefly, and we go back to neutral. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the overtime. Roseville forced to regroup. Champlain Park Coon Rapids did use their timeout back in late in that third period. Roseville, I believe, still has theirs in their pocket. Here's Hogg. Hogg. Oh, that goes just wide. Boucher might have got a piece of that one. I think it went off a defender first. Long shot, bouncing puck, trickles just through the blue. Roseville nearly got another fluke goal. Their third one was kind of a bad angle opportunity and taken down that time. Roseville fans looking for a call, none forthcoming. Long shot way out. Boucher kicked that one aside with the right pad. Inside 122 now to go in overtime. 3-3 hockey game. Winner to the title game of the Kaposia Classic. Referee's just letting them play in the corner. It's 2-on-2. Scott is in there along with McKenzie. A little pushing and shoving, and the clock just continues to go. With now 1 minute to go in overtime, and we finally get a whistle. 58.9 officially. Here on the scoreboard at Doug Woog Arena. Now it looks like Roseville are going to take their time out. Can't blame them with 58.9. Want to get that top line ready out there. Hogg number 5, Jones is 10. And I believe Martin might be the other one on that line, but also gives Champlain Park and Coon Rapids an opportunity to keep that trio out there of Ness, Johnson, Terabeza. Again, I believe after there's no scoring, I believe we go to a shootout. We were just talking about that between the second and third period. 51 minutes was not enough time. Will 59 not be enough time? Let's see what Coach Gutterman has got to do on that far side. Draws up anything special with just under a minute to go in the overtime period. The Roseville coach is well over there, Craig Rosenthal, trying to draw something up for his Raiders. We've got the buzzer. The officials starting to skate back into the Roseville zone. Both teams still gathered around their benches. Taking a little extra time on this timeout there are both squads. And now you see where we're at in the bottom corner of your screen. It's Champlain Park Coon Rapids 3, Roseville 3. Bluebirds took third in this tournament 2 years ago. Would love to have the opportunity to play for a little higher up hardware this year. Okay, right now 21 saves for the Bluebirds. Try to get that one out with Bolander, kept in. Now here comes a little too far that time for Scott. Couldn't quite get her stick on it. Into the zone, they will be forced to tag, and they do. A little slow on signifying that the tag up was made. Here comes Roseville the other way, knocked off this. That time was Scott playing nice defense for technically the visitors here in this hockey game. And Roseville forced to regroup. Johnson aggressive on the forecheck. There, Basil over there as well. Roseville looking to get something here in the last 20 seconds. Hogg, who else? Number 5. Who said she is their top offensive weapon. Down low, Boucher is there. Puck pops up, and somehow that does not go in. Puck luck favors Champlain Park Coon Rapids right there. Long shot, Boucher in traffic, and she hangs onto the puck with 3.7 to go. Roseville's coach, I think you pull your goalie right here with 3.7. I don't know if the puck can get down there in that amount of time. If Bluebirds were able to actually get a shot off. Roseville was maybe thinking that initially, but they had 6 skaters out there. Not going to happen. Long shot, Boucher, high, wide. 59 minutes, not enough. It's going to be shootout time. Again, 3 shooters apiece upcoming. Again, winner, 7 o'clock. New Year's Eve, Kaposia Classic title contest. Team that comes up short will be playing for third at 5 o'clock. And once again, that game will be broadcast on the CTN channels. Thanks to pick up the feed from the local Town Square television folks here in the South Metro. We have Neil Hennon with us tonight, Aaron Miles on camera. I'm Mike Cook filling in for Joe Young and Howie Shapiro. Hell's Bells on the PA system here. Crank it up a little AC/DC. Coach will pick their 3 skaters. I would assume as the visiting team, Champlain Park Coon Rapids will have the first shooter. Jones back in net for Roseville. Down to our right. It's one of those things I wonder if the coaches think about that coming into this game of if we get to a shootout, who do we use? Obviously regular season play, that's a tie game in the books. And obviously section play, you play till there's a winner. Boucher, she's ready back in the net to our left. 22 saves for both keepers tonight. Dan Boucher for the Bluebirds. And Jory Jones for the Raiders. And actually it's going to be Roseville to shoot first. First opportunity here. And of course it's got to be Kate Hogg to lead things off for Roseville. Again, Hogg, their top goal scorer. Boucher with the big save. over the boards for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. It's number 11, Kennedy Bolander. Bolander had one yesterday in the win over Elk River. Fakes the slapper move, deep backhand goal! Nice move, Bolander. Don't get much prettier than that one. Jones, not much of a chance. 1-0 in the shootout in favor of Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. Kylie Jones, a sophomore, forward. Boucher way out to start. And Boucher watches that one go wide. Opportunity for Champlain Park, Coon Rapids to advance. Number 22, Brooklyn Johnson, the junior forward. Johnson to send him to the title game. Oh, and Jones with the save. Well, Boucher can make this stop. Champlain Park, Coon Rapids going to go as well. Rubieska, the junior, a sophomore. Oh, the Boucher with the stop. The Bluebirds playing for the title tomorrow night. 4-3, Champlain Park, Coon Rapids with the win. 7 o'clock tomorrow night, folks. It's going to be on all the CTN channels, but better yet, get down here to Doug Wugerina in South St. Paul as they're dancing, and I don't think that's the gritty, but they're dancing out there as they go through the handshake line. A happy bunch of Bluebirds as Champlain Park, Coon Rapids advances to the Kaposia Classic title with a 4-3 win in the shootout over Roseville. That's going to wrap. Oh, we've got the stars of the game yet to be announced here. I think they get a Starbucks gift card. Let's see who they get them to. It's got to be Boucher, isn't it? I would think. Ness gets one of them.
Today's offensive star goes to number 24, Molly Terabeza.
Terabeza gets the offensive player of the game.
And the final
overall star. Kennedy Bolander gets the overall star of the game. So Bolander, the lone goalie in the shootout, and she and the Bluebirds playing for the title. So as Kennedy gets her award, it's going to wrap things up here from Doug Wugerina in South St. Paul. Once again, Champlain Park, Coon Rapids playing for the Kaposia Classic title with after a 4-3 win over Roseville in the shootout. So everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks to Neil and Aaron. They're here again. My name is Mike Cook, filling in for Howie and Joe. And again, we wish those guys good health soon, and they'll get back at it next week. But again, Champlain Park, Coon Rapids advancing 4-3. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a happy new year.